Okay, Bobcat00 here, along with LanaPug, with her Optifine cape. And today we're going to do a demonstration and tutorial of a redstone controlled minecart station. So, I wanted a railroad line with a station, and I didn't like the normal designs because they all required a hill. Okay. They all required a hill or a depression to get the minecart started after this stop, and I didn't like that, so I designed something that's in the shape of a T intersection, which forms as a station. So if Lana goes over to the minecart over on the side there, she'll take it for a little ride and you can see how it works.
Yay! Whee!
There she goes.
Whee!
And now she can push the button on the left, and the switch will switch, and the minecart automatically goes. So that's how the station works. You can come back. Okay, enough of the typing. Come on back. And again, this time she can push the button on the right, and the switch switches, and there it goes. Okay, so that's that. So how did we do all this? There's two parts to this circuit here. One part is the logic for controlling the switch. The other part is for doing... Thanks. The other part is for doing the getting the Minecraft going. Here's the part for the switch. Basically, this is a set-reset latch, also called an SR latch or an RS latch. So you can Google that. And it has two inputs and two outputs. One input turns the out. One input. I'm sorry, it has two inputs and one output. One input turns the output on, the other input turns the output off. And so that's used to control the switch. The two inputs come in on the bottom part here. Lana, you're really annoying. The two inputs come from the bottom part here and go into those two redstone torches, which make the latch, and then the bottom part we have, if I can go show you here, the bottom part under the switches, there's a redstone torch in there. And I can put this back if Lana gets out of the way. So there's a redstone torch under there that controls the switches.
You mad, bro?
Okay. So, if Lana goes and pushes the buttons...
Which button? Oh.
Those two buttons. You should be able to see the switch. There you go. Switches to the left, switches to the right, to the left, to the right. Okay, that's enough. Leave it on the right. Okay, and so that's how that part works. And that's pretty much it for this, the latch and the switch control. The other part down here is used to get the minecart started. And we have three booster rails there that are always on to give it a boost when it goes. And this one at the end is up against the block in order to get the minecart going. What's that?
Never mind.
Okay, so how is this turned on or off? This is turned on or off when you hit the switch, which I can even do from here. You can see that on and off, on and off. So the block with the button has to be at ground level. That's important. And then you have a cavity underneath there with the redstone coming out. And one direction of the redstone goes to the latch. The other end of the redstone goes through these torches and over to control the power rail. The other side's the same as this side. Note that the redstone is up on top of this block here, which is adjacent to the one supporting the power rail. So as Lana can hit either one of those buttons and you'll see that the redstone under the block activates. Hit a button. Yo, hit a button. Okay, she's not going to do it. There we go. So you see the redstone activates underneath there. And the other button works the same way. So that's pretty much how it works. All this. Let's see. There's something else that's important. Is that the
Still don't care.
Yeah, they care. If they want to use this, they care. The switches on the curve align themselves based on the compass directions. So you might set this up, and depending on which way the railroad is going, you might find the switch works backwards. So all you have to do is rearrange the circuit slightly.
All you have to do is put a banana in your ear.
Okay, thank you. And move out of the way so they can see. Move out of the way. So basically, the block that was in the center on the left is shifted up to the top. The block that was on the top towards the right is shifted into the center. And the end result is, in this case, the output of the circuit is connected to the torch that comes from the input on the right. Okay, but in the original version, the output of the circuit is connected to the torch that gets the input from the left. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And that's pretty much the whole thing, how it works. You can cover, oh that's right, you can cover this whole thing up just by putting blocks over the spaces, but there are 3 places where you can't put a normal block, and I'll show you that to you. So we, for example, can put sandstone
I think
in
you could
here.
put sand in some of them too,
Well,
because it'll float because of the redstone. It takes up the
Oh, I'm using sandstone. But the problem is, you can cover it up, but the problem is there's 3 places where you can't just put a full block, and that's on this side and on the other side by the button too, because it'll cut off the redstone. So for that you can use a sandstone slab.
Here too.
And the other one is where Lana is in the back. You can't put a full block behind this other block here. I can show you what I mean. You can put in blocks like here, but this one, get out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Do I have to hit you?
I'm in creative mode, you noob.
Anyway, this one here has to have another half block, and you can cover up the rest of it too. And so that's pretty much it. Here's an example of what it looks like completely covered up. Here's a station, complete with a park over the switch mechanism and everything.
Pathway's ugly.
And so that's pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like it.
So pretty.
And I'm out of here. We'll see you.
No. Do
That's
Ant
it.
Venom's outro. Do Ant Venom's outro.
What's Ant Venom's outro? You do it. Okay. Goodbye.